Well done to the FA for resolving a problem in the worst possible way for non-league and grassroots football and women's league I have possibly seen in the history of the FA. They have come up with probably the dumbest decision that has happened in history for them. They are not considering people who have worked in the club, the players who have worked all season, or fans who have travelled far and great lengths to see their team play. Because if you don't know, the FA have decided that I think Step 3 and Step 6 leagues as well, grassroots leagues and some women's league as well, just to hit the hard reset button on the whole season. Start again fresh with no promotion, no relegation, and everyone starts afresh from in these leagues. And a lot of people are saying yes, it's because of the safety of people, and people say, oh, you shouldn't be moaning or whinging about that, people's lives are at stake, and I get that, I really do. But for me, the FA have just basically gone, it doesn't make us this much money, these leagues, let's bin them off one side, let's start them again. All this hard work that the players, the staff and the fans have put in, just get rid of it, it's fine. Oh, what, a team's near promotion? Nah, just get rid of it, it's alright, we don't need that. And that's how it's coming across, because the FA haven't listened to clubs, haven't listened to player associations or fans of these clubs. They've just gone, just reset it. Imagine if you're a non-league player or a player playing in grassroots, you've worked really hard both on and off the pitch respectively to try and get your team to where you want to be, and you're on the cusp of promotion or on the cusp of winning a title, and then this happens. You've got a hard reset. This is going to be hard for coaches to try and motivate players to go again. I hope they can. For fans to turn up and see games that they probably saw last season, and if it's a team that were nearly on promotion or winning a championship, winning the league title, perhaps they don't want to see it again. Perhaps they wanted to see different football. Perhaps a team in one of the lower steps wanted to be in the higher steps. And it's come across as the FA being a bit disgenuine and very, very, in my opinion, very, very money concerned, because what it comes across as is they just care about the leagues that want the money, really. They care about the Prem a lot. I don't think they're going to do the same with the Prem or the Championship or even League 2, in my opinion, because those get good TV deals. They get sponsorships and there's a lot of money invested in those. However, again, it's this thing I talk about a lot, where the bottom pyramid is just being forgotten about. It's just forgotten about by the FA. Ironically, the bit that needs the most help, that needs the most push from the FA, is just completely ignored and treated in a disrespectful manner. Clubs have struggled. There have been clubs I've seen on the news who have struggled because this opponent, coronavirus, has meant they can't make any money from match day. They still have to pay their players because they're on contract, and they just simply can't afford it, and there's no help from the FA. Some of these clubs have gone through hell and back this season to try and play football. We had the Storm Dennis Storm, whatever it was called, that flooded football clubs across the country, and especially non-league clubs, and they still played on and they still gave a great performance. And for people who have worked really hard about that, not just players, and I'm talking about people in these clubs in general, it's a bit unfair that they're just being treated like this. There's no FA communication opened up. The FA have just basically decided on their own merit, basically, just to do this, and I feel like it's unfair. I feel like a lot of people watching this video may agree with me. If you disagree, please tell me why. Perhaps it's a good thing. Perhaps on the other side is clubs who are near the relegation zone, who are battling just to survive in those leagues, get another chance about it. That's how some fans probably of those clubs will think. But for me personally, I just think it's unfair, and I just think the FA need to stop this. There's a petition going around. I'll link it down in the bio. Please sign it, because this cannot simply stand. Yeah, it's been Ahmed for WDSportz. Please like, subscribe and share, and see you guys soon.